What is up, my beautiful people? Corwin L. Gilliams, I King amongst kings, coming to you on this Christmas Eve. It's a beautiful day today, and I'm just exploring my new neighborhood, and I wanted you to explore it with me. As you can see, I'm actually in shorts. You can see I'm in shorts right now, and it's a great day today. This is the housing complex, housing community. Look at those skies, y'all. It's so beautiful outside. So beautiful. So beautiful today. So this is what like my what is this? It's probably like my fourth day here. I've never really explored the area. I've just probably come as close to this. Yeah, I think this is the farthest I've gotten. Well, actually, no. I've actually explored the area, just not my immediate neighborhood. I've actually walked like all the way, like down that way, almost a mile. I've stopped here before, and that was basically it. So today we're not gonna go around the community all the way. We're going to just explore this little by little. I know there's a volleyball court here, a basketball court, and like a barbecue grilling area. And that's really what we're going to just lounge around for a little bit as I talk with you guys. So maybe it's not as obvious, but I'm not in New York. I think I mentioned this before in my previous videos. This could probably pass for Long Island. I don't know, but yeah, we're here. So this is the look at that mountain ahead. Wow, so amazing. This is, I guess, the volleyball court. That's the basketball court. Volleyball here, basketball. Barbecue and grill. More parking spaces over there. Just want to get a view of that mountaintop. I haven't been next to a mountain or lived near a mountain or a hill in so long. So this is kind of exciting for me. Living in Brooklyn, New York is just flats. Unless you go to like the Bronx or whatever. But it's still different. It is still different. So here we are, y'all. Here we are. December 24th, Christmas Eve, when I'm in shorts. There's no snow. It's so beautiful. Wow, look at this, y'all. Look at this view. Isn't this beautiful? This is amazing. I'm just gonna turn around here so you can get a further look at where my new home is. But yeah, it's so wow, so beautiful. This got like a lake. So I don't know. I don't really know what it is that I want to talk about today. I never really know what it is that I'm gonna talk about. What it is that I'll talk about. I just come on. Maybe there's nothing to say. Maybe it's just for you to see. Just for you to take this view. And this is so peaceful to me right now. Like y'all don't even understand how I'm enjoying this right now. This view. It's like pristine, untouched. Although it looks like it's like, I don't know, like a farm. No, untouched. Right? Whatever. It's just pristine. gonna start. Well, I've been saying I was gonna start getting up early, but truly, like to start jogging in the morning. I think that would be something good for me to start doing. Um, just take it this with me. So I hope everything is going well. Um, that's it. I'm just gonna post this online. Like, there's nothing really I want to say right now. This is enough for me to say right now. And this is Virginia Beach, Virginia. I am here. Moved out here. I don't know how long I'll be out here, but I believe that you know, it's the plan of God for my life at this time, to be here. And that is where I'm at. I'm so grateful for the opportunity that He presented for me. So just how everything happened was just, was just only God's doing, only the work of God. And I guess what I will say, to motivate and encourage as my portion is that, I'm just someone who God has blessed with that just desire, right? Where I don't even gotta get paid for it. I just want to share whatever it is that I've learned, whatever it is that I know, just knowing how, just the human race, at least from at least to the point where I feel very confident in, sharing what it is that I do share. I just know that there's always someone out there who is willing to listen. There's always someone out there who's seeking answers and need that last bit of hope and encouragement, to keep pushing forward, to keep pressing forward. I've received it, and I know sometimes, we are motivated by numbers. We are motivated by meaning followings and, applause and just things that we tend uh, to see that we see and we're like, okay, well, that means I'm doing good. And I just want you to know that, many times, most times, the most powerful messages, the most powerful works, the most life-changing works are done, when no one is looking, right? When you don't have a following, when you don't have people around you to motivate you and encourage you to tell you, yes, you're doing a great job. The most powerful works are done when you are led by your spirit, the spirit of God in you, and is leading you to do or say or be or whatever. Because at the end of the day, we don't know who's watching. We don't know who is looking at you, looking at your life, paying close attention, right? But God knows, and He will use you to do some great things, to do some simple things, but yet powerful things. And it's just really trusting in Him and seeking Him and letting Him use you, you know what I'm saying, to make you who He already created you to be. A lot of us, we're trying to achieve goals and are trying to achieve things that are based on worldly expectations and worldly expectations and just desires. And God is God, and He is infinite, and He may be having you do something that doesn't even exist, right? It may not be something that is on this earth yet. And so what does that mean? That means people are not going to understand what you're doing. They may not be inspired by what you're doing yet, but you have to trust and know that God, who created all things, created you in His image and likeness, right? We were created in the image and likeness of God, and in that alone, in that revelation alone, there's so much power and revelation as to what we're able to do for our communities, for our families, for the nation, for the world. And we can't rely on other people's opinions, other people's yeses and encouragement for us to move forward in the things that God has called us to do, right? We are responsible for our own lives, and though we may love and have love, unwavering love for family members and people and things like that, we are still responsible for the call in our lives, because God created us purposefully. He created us intentionally. He created us to do things that we're trying to figure it out, right? I'm trying to still figure out, what it is that God has truly called me to do. But I know by trusting my language, trusting my instincts, that's something that He said to me before. That as I take one step at a time, my life will continue to flourish and unfold, and I will, and I believe many of us we are already walking in the call of God for our lives. And again, it's not something that you have to expect an applause for or just celebration for. It's in the lowest of lowest times where God is working on you and building you up and restoring you and building your character and training you and dealing with you in times where no one is looking. That it's really the most, you know, uh, in those times are the most, impactful and most, you know, it's really those times, those quiet times that when you've made it big and when you've made it, you've made it to the big screen or whatever your dreams are, that you are, you go back to those times because you remember those humble beginnings. You remember those, the buildings, the beginning stages of the building and how, you know, what you had to do and what you had to go through. And it's those times that reminds you to give thanks to God, right? And to always remember God and put Him first when the blessings start to fall from the sky and you start winning. And you know what I'm saying? Man is now the same people who didn't celebrate you before is now celebrating you because of what God did for you. So I think we all should go. I know everybody's different and God makes people differently, but I do believe that some of us do have to go through some really low times for us to really build a relationship with God, for us to get to know God one on one. Because at the end of the day, when we have nothing, who do we rely on, right? Blessed are the poor because they know that God is their sustenance. They know that God is truly the only one who can truly provide their every need and raise them up. And so that's what it is for the most part. When you're down and you don't have, you're living on just you're living on or sleeping on someone's floor, you know what I'm saying, where you don't even know what you're gonna eat for the day or whatever. Just keep the faith and keep trusting in God and know that this too shall pass. Everything is seasonal, right? And so here I am. I don't, I talk about this. I talk about this not to not to intentionally. I talk about me sleeping on my mother's floor for almost 3.5 years. You know what I'm saying? And even before that, living in a three-bedroom apartment with 13 people. You know what I'm saying? Not to not to for pity. I don't need pity. And God has truly blessed me. You see this? You see where I'm at right now? God has truly, you know what I'm saying, and continues to do great things for me. But I just want to show you, to tell you that, for someone like me who, I was sleeping on my mother's living room floor, on the floor, like I would, of course, have like a comforter or a sheet. Sometimes I just had a bare sheet, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that's just how I felt. And it wasn't until like the last 2 months that I was there that I started sleeping on the couch, you know what I'm saying? But for over 3 years, I was sleeping on my mother's floor, going to work, trying to figure things out, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure life out. But I was grateful to have a shelter over my head. I was grateful to have someone who, you know what I'm saying, to the best of her ability, was able to support me and provide food when I wasn't, when I wasn't working, when I didn't have an income. And it's all these different things. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't know what you're going through, what you're dealing with right now, but I do know that God is with you. That's the reason why. Well, it's not the only reason, but it's one of the reasons why you're seeing this video, why you're hearing my voice, why you're seeing this view right now. I don't know if you're from a metropolitan city where you're always around a lot of buildings and the hustle and bustle, but this is kind of refreshing, right? This view here is refreshing. For me, it's refreshing. It is truly something that I've been desiring for a while. And little did I know it would literally be in my backyard, right? I could come, even though there's a gate right there, I can literally come right here. Imagine in the springtime or in the summertime, you know what I'm saying? Just being out there. And again, it's December 24th, and I'm out here with shorts. I'm out here with shorts right now. It's windy, but it's not like a cold. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a little chilly, but it's not overbearing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I could definitely do a job. But anyways, my beautiful people, think one day I'm going to take a walk up that hill. So there's a road up there. So we definitely, I don't know when, but definitely soon. See that road? Let me bring it a little closer. See that road up there? We're going to take a walk up there one day and see what that's about. But anyways, my beautiful people, I'm going to sign off. And I just want to thank you again for tuning in. I King Amongst Kings. Check out my Facebook. I do post on Facebook. Probably do one later on today. I don't know where God really wants me to post, platforms He wants me to use primarily. But I use Facebook. I don't really use Instagram as much, but you can follow me on there. I King Amongst Kings on Instagram. I'll leave the information on the video, in the video description. And of course, I use YouTube, to upload my videos. But yeah, my beautiful people, that's basically it. I'm gonna head back to home. I was reading the Word. I have some schoolwork that I gotta finish up. I'm trying to get it done all today. It's like carrying this on too long. Jesus' name. Alright, y'all. Check this view out again before we sign off. And whatever it is, again, God, you feel you need to move out. You feel like your time has expired in that space where you're at, whether it's a job, whether it's just an area, a city, whatever. Put it to God. Tell yourself, pray, put it before God, seek Him, and He will make a way out for you. He will provide an opportunity for you. He will open your eyes for you to see that there is a way. And that's it. That's all you need. I'm excited to go for that hill. That's all you need, alright? So, my beautiful people, thank you for listening to my video. Signing out.